What's up, YouTube? Shawn the Gamer here, bringing you a little audio non-spoilery review. Kind of short. It should be like 5 or 6 minutes long to talk about the non-spoiler stuff, and then I'll come back later with Facecam and talk about spoilers and things like that, and the movie itself. So, well, we'll talk about the movie itself, but try to leave out little key details. First things first, if you have not read the original comic, I urge you to go do that. The original comic is so good, and they did a lot of scenes from the comic in this very well. At first, going into this movie, I got my continuity mixed up because I thought at the end of this one, this is the one where I thought this was the one where Batman and the Joker actually kill each other, but this is not the one. I'm not trying to, if you guys know which one I'm talking about, it's the one where they were fighting and then they go down like this big cliff thing and then they're like pretty much fighting the hill. I don't know if it was Ra's or if it was Joker, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, leave it in the comment section below using spoiler tags. But this one also had the origin stories for a couple of different characters. Batgirl, the Red Hood, the Joker, and I guess you can say in the same sense as Batgirl, Oracle. So I really don't want to go into too much detail because if you have not seen or read the original, it is very, very good. The ending kind of threw me off, and it was just because I got my stories confused. But if you want a brief summary of this movie, it starts off with Batgirl and Batman working to catch Perry Fronts. That's his nickname. So pretty much Perry is trying to take over his uncle's business, and it works, and then they get captured, and then at that time Barbara gets Batman tells him not to, or tells her not to, because he doesn't want her to fall into the same endless darkness that Batman is in. Batman's in a very dark place. That's why he can do some of the things he does, and he doesn't want Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing, and the rest of the Bat family to come into that. So this is like the beginnings of him trying to get people to back off and stuff like that. She doesn't. Things happen, and that's when we realize that the Joker has escaped from Arkham again. And that's when the story really picks up about 20 minutes in. This is a very, very quick movie. It was about an hour and 20-something minutes long. About an hour and 20-something minutes long. If not that, it wasn't that long. But that's when we get into all the Joker origin stuff and how we came about. If you don't know the Joker's origin story, there are, to my knowledge, a few different Joker origin stories. There's this origin story that they told in this movie. There's the origin story where the Joker is kind of like a spirit. Like if you watch Gotham and they were doing all the Joker stuff, and the Joker isn't really one person, it's kind of contagious, and it's just been around for a long time. Might be as long as the Lazarus Pit, if not longer. But the spirit of the Joker is not just, the Joker. Is anybody can be the Joker, along with the Red Hood, which we get introduced to in the first time in this movie. The Red Hood is, he's not no spiritual thing, but the Red Hood is more like a figure. You know what I'm saying? Like how anybody can technically pick up the cowl and be Batman, anybody can technically pick up the hood and be the Red Hood as well. So it was just a lot of fun visual stuff in this movie. It looks very, very good. Like I said, if you have not already, please go and read the original comic. If you want more information on the Killing Joke and things like that, I will try to leave a couple of people linked down below like I always do, so you can get more information. The ending, like I said, kind of threw me off a little bit, but it kind of makes sense when you think about it. So I definitely gonna go back and reread the original comic, things like that. Watch this movie again. Very entertaining movie. DC animated movies always deliver, and I don't think this is connected to like you know, Flashpoint and the whole rebirth they're doing in the movies, animated movies with the Justice League and things like that, if you don't know about that. So we're not gonna touch on that and probably spoilers when I talk about the spoiler stuff. But if you have seen Killing Joke, I know it was in theaters for a short run for like a week or two, and it's just hitting Blu-ray today. As today is August the 2nd, 2016. So I just hit Blu-ray either today or it's going to soon. So definitely go out and watch that. Read your original, like I said 1,000 times. Comment down below what you thought. Using non-spoilery talk later this week, maybe like Thursday or Friday. I will probably do a like spoiler-filled thing on this. So just to get a little bit more context to the movie and things like that. But with all of that being said, if you want to follow me on anything other than YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, all linked in the description below. Subscribe if you have not already. Share the video with your friends so they can start talking about this in a non-spoilery way. Woo! And liking always shows your support. But with all of that being said, I am Shawn the Gamer, and I am out of here.